What is going on, world? What's up, YouTube? It's Zero here. Today I'm bringing you guys a brand new episode of the 8 Below Show. Welcome everyone to 8 Below. Thanks for being here, guys, to the best gaming related show here on YouTube. And I'm super excited about our episode here today. We have a lot of stuff to talk about, so let's get into it. We've talked a lot on the YouTube channel about Mafia and this franchise, guys, up to this point, and what we could very well see at some point in the future. You guys can check out all of my Mafia content here on YouTube. And I want to talk in this segment of the show, give you a little bit of some updates on Mafia 4 at this point in time, and the hopes that we're going to get an announcement here in 2022. Is that something that is on the table, and is it something that will happen at some point in the future? Let's talk about it. So guys, Mafia 4 is a title I've been preaching on the YouTube channel that we want to get this thing made. And look, Hangar 13, obviously we've been waiting for years. There's been so many rumors, speculation about Mafia 4 that it is something that's coming out at some point in the future. Obviously, we got the definitive edition of Mafia, which was absolutely awesome, to say the least. I think it really rejuvenated the community in a major way. I've said, though, many times, guys, that Mafia has been, and in my opinion, when it comes to a gameplay experience, a lot better than another Take-Two game, which of course, from obviously they're the parent company, and under them is Rockstar, who created Grand Theft Auto. And Grand Theft Auto, guys, I think as a game overall, there's more features and things of that nature, which make it, obviously, you come back to the experience over and over again because of GTA Online and there's all kinds of reasons to play Grand Theft Auto. Mafia has only been a single player experience, but that single player experience I've always thought was much better than the story of Grand Theft Auto. And that being said, I have wanted to see a continuation of this story, but not just the story. I've wanted to see a full package like what we get with GTA. I would love to see a single player story, multiplayer modes, and co-op modes to create a full package so that the Mafia community can really enjoy some of the things that we get from some of Rockstar's titles like Red Dead Redemption, GTA, where after you're done playing the single player story, you don't have to move on to other games. You can play the multiplayer experiences. You can play the co-op experiences. I've wanted this so badly for Mafia because I think it would be something that could definitely rival some of these other games. I don't believe Mafia would be quite as big as something like GTA, because GTA, guys, is just, it's unbelievable how large that game has gotten at this point. One of the largest games of all time in GTA 5. But that being said, I just feel that Mafia definitely can play its part in this, the gaming ecosystem could be something really special. So that leads me to the talk of 2022. Guys, there has been rampant speculation about Mafia 4. There's been a lot of details that have been leaked about it, that it's going to be, it's going to be based in Las Vegas, which I think would be perfect for Mafia 4. I would love to be in Las Vegas, guys, during a period piece, play during that time. Hopefully they have everything built around Las Vegas, from the single player story to multiplayer to co-op, as we had said. And obviously, if those leaks are true, I'm very excited about it. Now, those leaks, obviously, those have happened, and they happened earlier in 2021. And so the question now is, are we going to get our first looks at the game in 2022? I think there's a very good possibility, guys. I truly believe if Mafia 4 is being worked on at this point in time, I truly believe that we will be getting some sort of teaser, some sort of announcement, new images get revealed, something happens around Mafia 4 from Hangar 13. I'm incredibly excited about it, guys, because I think that this is something that very well could be happening this year, and it's going to give us so much to talk about the future of this franchise and about the game before it comes out. Definitely stay here with Zero TV if you're excited about Mafia 4, or as excited as I am, because I am incredibly excited about this title. That being said, though, obviously, guys, the first two Mafia games were my favorites. I absolutely loved the first one. I thought the second one even outdid the first. The third game I felt was a little bit of a step in the wrong direction, even though from a graphical perspective and such, it was better. I just thought that it was kind of a step in the wrong direction. I'm hoping that with Mafia 4 here, we kind of go right back to where we really started in this franchise. And obviously, having new characters involved and such is totally fine. You don't have to kind of hold on to the past of the past games. You can move on after a couple of titles, but I really want to see just an experience unlike any that we've ever had in Mafia. And if that means that Hangar 13 has to take more time in order to make this, really fully fleshed out, really make it, perfect, I'm willing to wait for it. I would much rather wait, for an incredible title to come out than say, they rush it, it comes out, it's got a bunch of bugs and glitches, or it's unfinished, or it doesn't have multiplayer co-op modes. I would much rather just wait for the true experience, to come out and, really be able to spend hours upon hours putting into the title. Let me know though, guys, do you think that Mafia 4 is a title that's going to come out here in 2022? Let me know in the comment section down below. And for more Mafia 4 content and videos, stay here with Zero TV. Another title we've been talking about a lot on the YouTube channel is Payday, guys. This is a franchise that I have wanted to see at least the trilogy rounded out without question, and we're getting more and more information about Payday 3. I want to go ahead and talk about everything that we know at this point about Payday 3, the highly anticipated continuation, guys, that's been through development hell, and the obviously Starbreeze and Overkill Software and Starbreeze Studios have been going through some issues as well throughout the course of this project, but it seems like it's finally going to be coming at some point in the foreseeable future. So let's get into it. So guys, this is coming to us from Joseph Knoop of IGN. Overkill says that Unreal Engine will let players see New York flip to their actions. After years of waiting, Payday fans finally have some new info on Payday 3. Publisher Starbreeze Studios and developer Overkill Software revealed some new details during the Payday 10th anniversary livestream event. Payday 3 will take place in a living, enormous representation of New York City director Eric Winevi said. Payday 2 is primarily set in the boroughs of Washington, D.C., while the original Payday was set in a fictional Newport City as well as Miami. So technology has come a long way since Payday 2 released in 2013, and Starbreeze looks to be capitalizing on that fact for gameplay purposes. Software giants, cryptocurrency, mass surveillance, and even the dark web will all play some sort of role for the group, or for the gang, such as updated gadgetry. So, obviously, guys, concept art was revealed during the presentation. Also shows a fictional New York bank named Golden Shark Incorporated that may serve as a mission location. Payday 3's characters can be seen casing the building with their masks on as a few police officers patrol in the distance. A second image shows the climax of the group's heist as armored SWAT swarms the bank's front steps and the gang fires from the top of the steps. Pretty awesome stuff, guys. I mean, even just these, it gets you excited even just seeing like the concept art and things of that nature. Starbreeze didn't show any actual gameplay or cinematics from Payday 3 during its event, but what we do know is that the game is being developed in Unreal Engine as opposed to the previous game's Grin engine. Winevi emphasized that the new engine will allow players to step into the living, breathing fantasy of New York and see it flip into chaos and react accordingly to your decisions as a heist crew. Payday 3 is currently scheduled to release simultaneously on PC and consoles in 2023, with additional content and functionalities planned for long beyond the original release date. So, let's talk about that a little bit, guys. So obviously with Unreal Engine being going to be the engine that's used for Payday 3, I'm really excited about that. I love hearing that, they're really going to make this a very expansive game with New York City. My only concern with that was they were having so many, financial issues, that being Starbreeze Studios, when it came to Payday 2. That was what really caused a lot of the issues moving forward into even getting a Payday 3 made. It was actually quite the struggle. And so to me, I was thinking that Payday 3 was still going to continue the story and the structure and such, but I thought that they weren't going to go necessarily another step, to become even bigger than the first two. I thought that maybe this one would kind of round the trilogy out, and then Payday 4, maybe they could recoup some of those losses or things of that nature that they got, after with Payday 2 and such. Not saying that Payday 2 did didn't do well, guys, from a financial perspective, but Starbreeze Studios were on the brink of collapse. So, I'm just saying that it's a little bit concerning to me when you start looking at that. Now, it could turn out to be absolutely incredible, guys. And I mean, everybody talks about it, and it could be this massive, incredible ordeal. It just concerns me, like, the resources that they have at this point, even though they have Unreal Engine, are they able to really make New York City the way that we want them to make New York City, like this living, breathing place, without all the bugs, glitches, just issues, frame rate issues over time? Time will tell, and we haven't even seen gameplay footage yet, so it could be, absolutely incredible. That's my only concern I have for the title so far, but I love that we're getting another Payday title, to say the least. I mean, Payday and Payday 2, both really fun games, guys. I can't wait to see them expand upon that. It feels to me that, they kind of want to compete against games like GTA and, games of that nature. And I totally get it. And I think that they've got something pretty special. I'd love to see this universe expanded upon, from a multiplayer perspective, story perspective, co-op perspective. And who knows, guys, it would be really cool to see this title, being that first-person shooter, like, be something that you could do PvE, like with, in a multiplayer setting, going up against other people, like in a PvP setting, like a competitive setting. I really could see a lot of options here with Payday 3, and I'm really excited about it. What do you guys think, though? Let me know in the comment section down below. What do you guys think about Payday 3? Are you excited about it? Are you hesitant about it? Let me know. And for more Payday 3 content and videos, stay here with Zero TV. One of my favorite titles, guys, of all time is the Call of Duty franchise. You all know this, guys, from obviously, it feels like I've grown up with Call of Duty, starting with COD 4, and then, my love for the game has just kind of really expanded over time. Obviously, the best times I've ever had with Call of Duty were with Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 2, absolutely two of the greatest games I've ever played. And, sure, there's been lulls in the franchise and such. And more recently, obviously we had the jetpack era, which I thought was the dark ages of Call of Duty. Even though Advanced Warfare I thought was fine, as they tried that and I thought that it didn't work, but I still thought, I was glad that it existed. Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare is where I felt like we went into the dark ages of COD. And now, obviously, back to boots on the ground feel, Call of Duty Vanguard is pretty, I really enjoy Call of Duty Vanguard. Obviously, I like the slightly futuristic, obviously not the jetpacks and such. I just like the futuristic weaponry and such, but I thought Vanguard is a great addition to the franchise. But there's been a lot of talk, is Call of Duty dead, based on, obviously the support or lack thereof from the developers, from the esports perspective, in a number of different ways, guys. But this leads me to, the COD of 2022. What is that going to be? Is it going to be another Modern Warfare? Is it going to be Call of Duty Ghost 2? What's it going to be? Let's talk about it. So, guys, I've talked ad nauseum about Call of Duty Ghost 2, the reasons why I want this game made. You guys can check out all of that content here on the YouTube channel. But let's talk about, is Call of Duty Ghost 2 going to be the game that gets announced here in 2022? Let's talk about this from a fan perspective. As a fan, guys, I would love to see Call of Duty Ghost 2. I think that Call of Duty Ghost 2 has so much, there was so much potential with Ghosts. I thought that when it was on the Xbox 360 and it released on Xbox One, it kind of split the community somewhat. We didn't obviously have crossplay and things of that nature back then. So that hurt the title. The campaign was one of the best campaigns in all of Call of Duty, in my opinion. Still holds up to this day. I would love to see a continuation of it. It was also one of the greatest cliffhangers that I've ever experienced in a Call of Duty title. So it definitely needs a continuation at some point from that perspective. The multiplayer is where it was weak, guys. Obviously, I thought that the multiplayer was the weakest link, you could say, of Call of Duty Ghosts 1. Obviously, there was only a couple of maps I really enjoyed, a couple of weapons I enjoyed. Overall, though, as an experience, I just didn't like the palette that they used for the multiplayer maps. It just felt too much brown and like too many grays. It felt a little bit not a little bit too lifeless of a Call of Duty multiplayer experience. Where I really loved it though was also Extinction. This, guys, was obviously what replaced Zombies, and I actually enjoyed it more than Zombies because Extinction you could actually beat. Whereas Zombies, I love Zombies, but you're going up against waves and waves of zombies, and then after you die, you start all over again. Extinction, introduced this concept of, hey, you can beat this, and I think that could be really expanded upon in Call of Duty Ghosts 2. I think that obviously the multiplayer, you could definitely start moving in a better direction moving forward. Infinity Ward does a great job, overall with narrative and with stories. And so I think that they would do an incredible job making the single player experience. I'd love to see Treyarch make the multiplayer experience for Call of Duty Ghosts 2 because I think they're the best in the business when it comes to multiplayer experiences. So I'd love to see a continuation on Extinction. I think that you could implement new modes to that where obviously you can beat Extinction, or if you want to play the traditional kind of zombies mode where you're going up against waves and waves of aliens instead of zombies, and when you die, you start all over again. And you could build on like having multiple modes within Extinction 2.0. I think that would be absolutely awesome. Campaign, obviously, guys, I think Infinity Ward would do an incredible job, following up that story. Modern Warfare, guys, what became my favorite Call of Duty campaign ever. I was absolutely floored at how good Call of Duty Modern Warfare's campaign was. Now, the multiplayer experience was not as good, but I absolutely loved the campaign. So I think Infinity Ward's the best in the business when it comes to, having a single player story. Treyarch being the multiplayer juggernaut, I think they would do an incredible job there. So Call of Duty Ghosts 2, does it make sense though from a business perspective? Well, obviously, guys, the rumors have come out that, and the leaks that are coming out is that the 2022 Call of Duty title is a Modern Warfare title or continuation of Modern Warfare. Whether that's another Modern Warfare 2 or whatever it's called, it's going to be in the Modern Warfare universe. I'm okay with that because I love Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare and Black Ops are the two biggest sub-series in the overarching, franchise of Call of Duty. So it totally makes sense from a business perspective for them to go Modern Warfare's direction and Black Ops direction because those are their two biggest sub-series. It's kind of like, Rockstar, they've got, Red Dead Redemption and they've got GTA. And it's almost like maybe they should just keep working on those two and just those two. I still wanted them to incorporate Max Payne and Bully 2 and LA Noire 2. I would love them to make those games, but those are their two juggernauts, so they're kind of sticking with those two juggernauts. The same thing here with obviously with Call of Duty as a franchise. Modern Warfare from a business perspective and Black Ops are they're it's kind of almost a no-brainer at this point. I just feel that Call of Duty Ghosts 2, if you gave it another chance, I think it could be something really special. In the form of a sequel with updated graphics. Everybody's now kind of, obviously more and more people are getting the Xbox, the new Xboxes, the new PlayStations. They're still somewhat hard to come by, but a lot of stuff is crossplay now. A lot of times, nowadays they still release it on the old gen consoles as well as the new gen. And they probably will for the next maybe, year or two until everybody can get the new consoles. But I just think that Call of Duty Ghosts 2 should be the announcement of 2022, in my opinion. That being said, though, from a business perspective, Modern Warfare makes more sense. Call of Duty Ghosts did well. I mean, it sold well. It was the best-selling game that year, and Call of Duty every year is the best-selling game every year. But, it obviously when you compare the numbers of Ghosts to the numbers of Modern Warfare and Black Ops, it's not even close. So do I think we'll get an announcement in 2022? Probably not, guys. It's not looking too good from that perspective. Could we see it in 2023 or 2024? Fingers crossed, let's hope. But really what it comes down to is us as the community. We have to voice this game into existence, guys. If you want Call of Duty Ghosts 2 made, creating content around it, creating groups on Facebook, creating, a talk and hashtags on Twitter, and getting it, trending on Instagram. All of that, guys, it really gets the attention of the developers. And if enough of us are doing that, there's a good chance that this could be something that's made at some point or another. But the question is, guys, what do you think? Do you think that they're going to make a Call of Duty Ghosts 2 at some point in the foreseeable future? Or do you think it's something that's in a limbo state or a state of no return? Let me know in the comment section down below. And for more Call of Duty Ghosts 2 content and videos, stay here with Zero TV. And with that being said, everyone, I hope you guys did enjoy this episode of the 8 Below Show. And guys, thank you so much, as always, for all the support you guys have been giving me lately. It means the absolute world to me. We're growing every single day, and it's because of each and every one of you. Guys, I would love to connect with you more and more each day. If you have any questions or anything of that nature, I would love to have real conversations with you guys in the comment section down below here on YouTube, or on one of the social media networks I'm on. That's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, as well as Twitch at @0_TV. I'm very active on my social media platforms, guys. Love to have a real conversations with all of you about gaming. Or if you're into the movie industry, guys, go and check out my second YouTube channel. That's 02, guys. It's in the link, or it is a link in the description down below. That'll take you to 02, which is all of my movie-related content is over there, and we can have more conversations about things that we love about movies. And with that being said, though, guys, if you guys enjoyed this episode of the 8 Below Show, leave a thumbs up, guys. It really helps out the YouTube channel in a massive way, and I appreciate all of you for that. Subscribe if you're new. Stay positive. Just keep grinding. And as always, I'll talk to you guys all in the next one. Peace.